All right, here we are to do the front side of the cover. I've gone ahead and covered these up in tape just because I'm trying to make these to where they're not 19 hours long. So this is our long one, and it is 1 by 10 3/4. It will go here. Then we have 2 that are 1 by 8 3/4 that are going to go at our top and our bottom. All right. Now the fun deal with these is we are going to line them up just to the outside of our chipboard, okay? So for example, here's the long side. I don't want it on top. I want it right up next to it, okay? See how that's in there? So that's going to be the fun and exciting part with this. But we can do it. I know we can. So the first thing I did was I went ahead and cut these, and then I realized I wasn't taping, so I apologize. I got out my X-Acto knife, and you see on this side of our spine how we cut at an angle? I did that again. I went from the corner of part A, and then I just cut ever so slightly in at an angle. Okay, did it on both ends. I'm gonna get some glue up there. Hang on, I'm always paranoid that they're gonna come undone. So let me get some clips. I'm going to use these just to make sure it stays down since I'm using glue. I know. They have cute little pink ones at the Dollar Tree, and I have them, but these were closer by. Now all of this, we're going to put another sheet of paper in, just like we would on a regular book. So I'm going to just put that there for right now. It only needs to be there for a second. Okay. I'm going to do the same thing on this end. Tight, tight, tight. Handy dandy. There we go. Just sometimes likes to flip up on me. And I don't want it to. So, all right. And we'll leave that there for just another second, then I'll take it off. Where do I put these? There we go. Okay. So I'm going to move my operations to the other end of the table. I'm going to get a drink. Have some lovely sweet tea. All right. So what we're going to do here is we are going to cut right here at an angle. So I want to go straight into that, and I want it to be, what is that, 45? As close to a 45-degree angle as you can eyeball it. And this is what I should have done on the other end. Okay. Oh, sorry. So we have this part, and we're going to want this little flap to stay out. because we're going to use that to secure it to this part. So when we put this on, it's just going to go straight up. All right, again, I don't have this on top of my main piece. I have it, so instead of being, if this is the top piece, okay, this is my cover, I want it to be next to it, not on it. Clear as mud, right? This is piece A. This is our cover. This is going to go next to it like that. All right? So it'll go right there. And I've got a little sticky from my tape that I used, but I have, for no real good reason, well, it's because I bought a combo pack. This is 1/8 inch tape that I have never found a reason to use. But I think right now it's going to be perfect at helping me to get that piece to stand up until I can get it properly wrapped. So we will take this up. Here is my piece B. I am going to go ahead and pull off my tape off the back so that it's ready whenever I'm ready to pull that up. But I am going to line this right up next to it. And I hope I'm being clear. If not, pause this video and send me a message before you do anything. All right, so now I've got that standing up. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and pull up that flap. Okay, pull it up. All right, we're going to do more to secure this, but this is what we got for right now. Okay, now let's go ahead and do this long piece. I'm going to do the exact same thing just because it helps me to hold that where I need it to be for long enough. Just long enough to put it in there. Okay. So now I'm going to put, that one's here. This is going to go right alongside it. Right alongside this one. I'm going to push that down. And in a minute, we're gonna cut this piece. Oh, piss. We're gonna cut this piece. Okay. So before I do this piece, because I don't want to knock it over, yeah, those are even. I am going to take my ruler. All right, and these pieces were how tall? Left side, 1 inch. Okay, this is 1 inch tall. So I am going to go 1 inch from the outside. And I'm going to mark straight over. And then I'm going to mark it all the way down. All right. Same thing down here. I'm going to mark 1 inch. And then I'm going to mark it all the way down. From that 1 inch mark. There we go. All right, so I have 1 inch from where this is, where my lip is, and then from that 1 inch, I drew a line all the way down. We are going to cut from here to here. All right. And this is still going to leave us plenty of wrap so that we don't have to do a whole bunch of additional pieces. Okay. So I'm going to cut. There we go. And I'm going to cut this side. I'm going to hang on to these 2 little pieces. So I'm going to peel off my tape. I'm going to go ahead and push this up, and I have this little flap. I'm going to connect it to this tape. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and fold this up and onto that tape. Oh, Mitzi, it's just my stuff. I know it. There's hostile. All right, so now I have this other little flap, and it's going to go over here. Missy Lou. Okay, I'm going to peel off. Actually, I'm going to fold this. All right, so this is what I've got now. Okay. I'm going to fold this down. Oh, is Dexter out there in your yard? Dexter's my parents' dog. He comes over and she gets all riled up. The difference is Dexter knows how to go home and you don't. All right, now I'm folding this down. I haven't taken that tip off yet. I'm going to go ahead and put this where it will end up eventually being. So I'm pushing that in. Okay. So now I've got my crease. I'm going to go ahead and remove my tape. I'm going to push, push, push. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and put this piece down now. Alright, so I'm going to stand this up just like I did the other side. Right? I'm going to push this side up to it and turn that little flap in. Now I can stand up these edges and connect it with that tape. Notice I'm holding the inside because I don't want to push too hard. And now I've got this little flap here. I'm going to tape it, glue it. I'll glue it since it's so little. Looky there. You've got a box. So if we were to stop right now, hold on. Hold this together. You have a box. Alright, so we've got, on our lid part, we have these little flaps right here that we're gonna turn in. And just like we did on these pieces, we're gonna have to do that on here because we don't have anything to wrap it over with. So I am put some tape in here. It's going to hold that part down. I've got some to tear off, cut off. All right, now these pieces were 10 3/4. So that's 10 3/8. Try to see if I have any that's 10 3/4. All right, I'm just grabbing another sheet. And I am going to cut it at 10 3/4. 3/4. Okay. Actually, I'm going to cut it at 10 and a 1/16 below 10 3/4. Okay, so minus 1/16. And then I'm just going to cut this in half. Oh, I'm a doofus. 8 3/4. Cut it at 1/16 less than 8 3/4. Just hang on. All right, so now you need 2 pieces that are 4 1/4 by 8 3/4 minus 1/16. Okay, so here's our lid. We are going to take these and we're going to use them to wrap from the outside to the inside. So I'm going to start on this one. I'm going to take that tape off. I'm going to put tape right here at the edge. Where'd Handy Dandy go? Oh, he keeps running away. There we go. All right, so here's the edge of our box. This is 3/4 tape. I am going to put it just up here like this. I don't want it to go all the way to the bottom because then I'm going to get that. So I'm going to go up just a little, and that's where I'm going to put it. Okay. So there that is. I have my sticky on the inside already taken off. So now I'm going to go ahead and fold this over. Remember, we want that to be as tight as possible. So I'm pulling down on it without sticking it. And I am going to push it into that corner. Okay. Oh, I forgot to nudge that over. There we go. Now we're in there. Got a good crisp line. And I'm going to put just a little spit of glue there. I'm going to have to hold that. That was that little tag that was still stuck there. There it is. Now in the other video, I told you if you're using black paper, you'll need to fill in spots with marker. That would be this part right here. Now we could go ahead and wrap this all over again, but nobody is going to notice that. If this was black, I would be coloring that black right now. All right, I'm going to put my tape down here. Tape, glue, whatever you're going to use here. Still wanting to make sure that this is staying a right angle. Heck of a deal. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and take this piece off. Push that little tab in that I forgot to do the last time. Okay, I'm going to turn my book. And here's that other 4.5 by 8 3/4 minus the 1/16. I'm going to do this just like I did the other side. Put this just along the edge. Okay, now you can see where my 3/4 is. So I'm going to line up the edge on that. Oh, no. There we go. Push down. I'm going to push that over. Push down in that ditch. All right. Kind of smooth along here. Just makes it look more finished. My cut was a little crooked, so I'm just gonna cut off a little bit. Smooth that down. We are good. All we need to do is take a piece, hang on, that just needs to be I'll tell you the size. Ten and a half. Let's do 10 and 3/4 first. Actually, 10 and 5/8. 10 and 5/8. Yeah. So this is 8.5 by 10 and 5/8. And this is what we're going to put down over our spine. Then we'll train these, our ditches right here. Smush these, make sure they're all good and tight. Bring our book back in. Oh, for the love. There it is. Oh my goodness. There we go. It's like a fly trap. All right. Line it up along the bottom. There we go. Now I'm going to push down in here where the stitch is. Gently. There we go. And then we have to be careful on this side because we have these arms. Do it on this side. All right, hold this up, close our box. You have yourselves a handy dandy box to put a book in. Let's go ahead and add these feet over here so that I don't forget. And to do that, I'm just going to go in at an angle with my crocodile. So this is goes down 1 inch. So I'm going in the corner at 1 inch. If you do not have a crocodile, this is probably going to be difficult because it's such heavy. You've got, I mean, the book is heavy. And again, down here. And here's my little brads. And I am just going to push them through the bottom. I'm not securing them right now because I got to put my paper down. But I want to make sure I don't forget. So I'll just put them through there for right now. All right, so there is our bottom. We now have these handy dandy little feet. Close up your box, and we are going to put the book in there in the next video. Well done. Good job.